I am Abhishek and I have prepared this video lecture on chapter 2 Business Studies NCERT class 12th. Okay, so in this video lecture we are going to deal with the contents. Let us see what the content is. First of all, meaning. Next is nature or principle of management. Third one is significance of management. We are going to cover these three main topics. Okay, next, the first one, meaning of principles and theory. So before learning about management principles, we have to firstly figure out what is a principle. Okay, a principle is a basic statement that provides understanding and guide thinking and action. Okay, a principle is a basic statement. It is a general statement that provides understanding, that throws light upon your understanding and guide thinking and action. It guides our thinking and actions. Okay, next one is, it is a fundamental truth that explains relation between two or more sets of variables under a given situation. This one is also a definition of principle. It is a fundamental truth that explains the relation between two or more sets of variables under a given situations. Okay, principles could be descriptive, prescriptive or normative. Descriptive, you know, which is given in details. Prescriptive means a prescription type and normative means suggestive types. So these three types of principle could be found. Now the concept of principle is clear. Next we are going to see theory. What is the theory? A theory is the systematic grouping of interrelated principles. See, first of all we have deal with the principle. Next, now we are going to deal with the theory. So theory is a systematic grouping of interrelated principles. The principles which are under the theory are interrelated. They are related to one another. It is the task to bring together significant knowledge and to give a framework. So there are principles which are interrelated, and these interrelated principles are being given a framework. That is called what? A theory. A theory is based on a certain well-defined concept. A concept is a mental image of a thing formed by generalization from particulars. So here we are dealing with a smaller unit called concept. Mainly principles and theory both are based upon a concept. Concept is a particular generalization of anything, a mental image which we have in our mind about various things. See, concepts are the building block of theories and principles. Concepts must be clear and meaningful to use them. If the concept is not clear, then the theory and principles based upon it are hard to understand. First of all, concept, we have to understand what is concept. It is a mental image. Both principles and theory are constructed upon a concept. Okay, if your concept is wrong, it is not clear, then you will not be able to understand the principles and the theory also. Okay, now we are going to see the nature of principles of management. First one is universal application. Applicability means these management principles can be applied in all types of organizations. Okay, whether a school, hostel, hospital or any office, everywhere you can apply this principle. Second one is general guidelines to solve the problems. Means these principles are the general guidelines which are helpful in solving the problems. They do not provide ready to eat solution. Okay, next we are going to see, they are found by practice and experimentation. The principles of management are not very easy to construct. They are found by practice and experimentation, by research work. Okay, and they are useful also. Next we are going to see flexibility. The term flexibility is to tell about the changes we can do in these principles according to the requirement. Next, we are going to see mainly behavioral tend to influence the behavior of individuals. Means the management principles are behavioral. In Hindi we can say vyavaharik. The management principles are based to influence the behavior of individuals. The individual may be employee, may be manager, may be under manager, foreman, anybody who is working with the organization. Okay. Now next is the cause and effect relationship. So the principles of management are based upon cause and effect relationship. We can know about the effect. See, which principle will bring a particular effect? This implies that in certain circumstances you need to apply a particular principle. Principle is known for its effect, you know. If you don't know the effect of any principle, it will be hard to use it in the organization. So the nature of the management principle is cause and effect relationship. These principles are strictly responsible for the desired result or output. Next is contingent, which means depending upon the present situation prevailing in the organization. The word contingent here means just dependent, है ना? Means we can use the principle according to the prevailing situation in the organization, according to the dominant requirement. We can use the principles of management. Next, we are going to see the significance of management, which is really long and amazing. So, first one, A is providing managers with useful insights into reality. Means the management principles are allowing the manager to see into reality. The points are given here. First one is to deal with the real life situation. Okay, the management principles are not too theoretical. They tell us about the real life situation, how if a situation comes you are going to handle that. Second one is increases their available knowledge and understanding. So by applying this principle, by using the management principle, the knowledge and understanding of managers are going to increase. Third one is allows to learn from past mistake, saves time. So the management principles are helpful in allowing us to learn from the past mistakes, and which saves time. Time is consumed in solving problems, but if we know the situations and we know about the principle of management, then it will be helpful to avoid the problems. So definitely time will be saved. Next is B1, optimum utilization of resources and effective administration. You know, any organization is having only a limited amount of resources, which we have to use in an optimum way, in such a way that the resources are utilized in a minimum quantity and we are getting the maximum profit. Okay, and the next one is effective administration. Means the administration, in Hindi administration is called as prabandhan. So the administration or prabandhan will be what? Effective, useful, helpful. The points are given, we are going to discuss. Let's see that. First one is optimum utilization of resources. Many kinds of resources are present in any organization, you know. Workers are there, human resources are there, capital is there, buildings, raw materials, all these things are resources. Even time is also a resource. Next is 4C, cause and effect relationship of decisions. 4C means to glimpse into the future, to predict the cause and effect relationship of decisions. Means what a decision will bring, what kind of effect. This type of knowledge is gained through the principles of management. Next one is reduce cost and maximize profit. Means to reduce the unnecessary cost and to maximize the profit, maximize the productivity of the organization. The next one is avoid prejudice and bias. Prejudice and bias means to say that bhed bhav, you can say it's an easy word for prejudice and bias. Means if you are doing partiality with someone, it will be called that. Next, C1, scientific decision. This all things are a part of significance, which is really long. So we are going to see scientific decision. First point is based upon facts, thoughtful and justifiable. Justifiable means legitimate or valid. The principles of management are based upon facts, thoughtful and justifiable. Next one is timely decision. They are helpful in taking timely decisions. Third one is focused upon logic. Logic is similar to the cause and effect relationship. Next is free from bias and prejudice. So we are going to see D1, meeting changing environment requirements. Means the management principles are also useful in meeting the changing environment requirements. You know, in a business or in any organization, the environment continues to change. Maybe the market environment also changes, maybe the internal environment also changes. So these management principles are helpful in what? Management principles are helpful in meeting the changing environment requirements. Means the principles are modifiable. We can modify them according to the environment which is changing, and then we can get the desired output or result. Next one is outsourcing. You know about outsourcing. Usually outsourcing is done for the non-core activities. Example is given, BPO means business process outsourcing. Outsourcing means in order to complete a work in your organization, you are bringing somebody from the outside. So it will perform a particular work and it saves time. Okay. Next we are watching E number, fulfilling social responsibility. Means the management principles are designed in such a way that they are fulfilling social responsibility. They are helpful in fulfilling the social responsibility. First point is fulfilling or responding to public or social demands. Means either you can fulfill the demand or you can respond to that public or social demands, what the society or what the public demands from you. Next one is development of public property interest services along with business activity. An organization is known for doing business activity. Along with the business activity, it is helping the public in developing their public property interest services along with business activity. For example, you can see the coal mine area. Coal mining area are situated in village like places where there is no hospital, no schools, no healthcare facilities, but the coal mining companies like SCCL or NALCO, etc., they are developing the healthcare facilities, schools for their employees and for the other people also. So this is this point, development of public property interest services along with business activity. Next one we are going to see F1, management training, education and research. First point is used for management training and education and research. You know, in management also research is carried out to discover new management techniques which could be helpful for the world. Second one is management aptitude test MAT, which is also called as MBA entrance exam. So the candidates who have completed their graduation, they can apply in this examination, management aptitude test. After that, they could be selected in any of best colleges or institutes of management. Next one, third one is management as a discipline. Discipline means a branch of knowledge. So management is also a branch of knowledge. You know, after completing 12th class, you can just enroll yourself in BBA programs, which is a 3-year graduation course, which means Bachelor of Business Administration. And MBA, after the graduation you can apply in that. So that is what a discipline. Fourth one is to develop new managerial techniques. In order to develop new managerial techniques, research work is necessary. Training also is necessary, because training provides knowledge and skills to the employees which can carry out better management. Fifth one is recently developed techniques include operational research. Okay, so the fifth point is describing a recently developed technique which is known as operational research. On two more are given in this. One is cost accounting and just-in-time principle. Means to say that here are at least 3 points. You can see 3 new things which have been discovered recently in the field of management through management training, education and research. Okay, so this was that. Please refer your NCERT book for getting more knowledge. Thank you very much.